Welcome back, viewers. As you are undoubtedly aware, the Amhara region of Ethiopia has become a tumultuous battleground, where ongoing clashes between the Amhara Fano forces and the Ethiopian National Defense Forces, ENDF, are unfolding on multiple fronts. Our unwavering commitment is to provide you with the most comprehensive and current information regarding this ever-evolving and critical situation. The most recent reports emanating from the region narrate a significant and dramatic turn of events. After a grueling and intense 12-hour confrontation with the ENDF, Fano forces achieved a remarkable feat by wresting complete control of El Maryam. This operation, characterized by its sheer audacity, marks a pivotal moment in the conflict. The Ethiopian army, recognizing the imminent defeat it faced, sustained substantial casualties and ultimately retreated from the area. Consequently, El Maryam now stands firmly under the control of the Fano forces. Further dispatches from the region highlight another gripping development. An Ethiopian army contingent, ensconced in the Motta area, now finds itself besieged, as Fano forces have skillfully infiltrated the city. Reports suggest that their numbers are considerable, posing a formidable challenge to the beleaguered Ethiopian forces holding their ground within the city limits. Shifting our focus, the spokesperson for the Fano forces has unveiled a significant strategic advance in their campaign. Their claim of being just 35 kilometers away from severing the crucial Djibouti supply line and a mere 48 kilometers from the Ethiopian capital, Addis Ababa, adds a layer of urgency and complexity to the ongoing conflict. Furthermore, building upon a previous update, it's worth noting that Fano forces have steadily advanced towards several key cities, including Dessie, Kombolcha, Weldiya, and Wichale. According to the latest reports from multiple sources, Fano Amhara forces have successfully penetrated Wichale city. These reports indicate that fierce combat is currently raging both within the city and in its surrounding areas. Impressively, sources from within the Fano forces confirm that they have secured the release of over 80 prisoners and seized numerous weapons from the police station. Wichale, also spelled Wichale, is a town nestled in northern Ethiopia, strategically positioned along the A2 highway, approximately 40 kilometers north of Dessie. This town resides within the Debubwalo zone of the Amhara region, further underlining its significance in the ongoing conflict. Finally, it is of paramount importance to recognize that the Fano forces are increasingly gaining renown for their formidable capabilities. They are perceived as a force capable of infiltrating and operating within any city of their choosing. Remarkably, recent reports suggest that in the past month alone, over 17,000 soldiers who were previously aligned with Brehanu Jula have defected, opting to join the ranks of Fano. This shift in allegiance underscores a growing sense of disillusionment within the Ethiopian government and the ENDF, as an increasing number of individuals choose to abandon their posts, surrender peacefully, or even sell their weapons. The Oromo government has a rule that says people who follow the Ethiopian Orthodox Church can't have, wear, or show the Ethiopian flag during the Meskel celebration. They also can't wear T-shirts with pictures of historical figures like Menelik II or Haile Selassie, and if they do, they could get arrested. This rule has caused a lot of talk and disagreement. Some people say it's a way to keep the peace during the celebration because showing the Ethiopian flag or these historical figures can make some people upset. Others think it's not fair and might make Ethiopian Orthodox Christians feel left out because the flag is a symbol of the whole country, and these historical figures are important to Ethiopian history and culture. The controversy surrounding this policy underscores the broader challenges of managing diversity and fostering unity in a country as ethnically and religiously diverse as Ethiopia. It also raises important questions about the relationship between religious freedom and cultural expression in a multicultural society. The ban on the display of the Ethiopian flag and patriotic T-shirts during the Meskel celebration by followers of the Ethiopian Orthodox Church is a complex issue with far-reaching implications. It touches upon issues of identity, politics, religious freedom, and cultural expression in Ethiopia, reflecting the ongoing challenges the country faces in managing its diverse population and fostering national unity. As per Fano-affiliated sources. In the ever-shifting political landscape of Ethiopia, Fano emerges as a guiding light, championing the cause of a united nation. Their vision transcends the singular interests of the Amhara people and extends to the collective aspirations of all Ethiopians. It is a resounding call for national unity, a sentiment that deeply resonates, transcending the confines of the Amhara community. Characterizing Fano's nationalism as an identity crisis obscures their fundamental philosophy, which places a premium on fostering an inclusive Ethiopian identity. Their concerns are firmly rooted in the pursuit of a united and cohesive nation rather than any reluctance to embrace democracy or change. In the midst of ongoing political turmoil, Fano's ambition is remarkably clear, an Ethiopia that rises above ethnic divisions. This vision is far from irrational, but rather pays homage to a time when Ethiopia celebrated a unified national spirit before the advent of ethnic federalism. However, the current political dynamics have placed Fano in an uncomfortable position. Emerging from the shadows of a civil conflict with the TPLF, the Amhara region, where Fano is headquartered, harbors legitimate security concerns. While the peace agreement signed in Pretoria included provisions for disarmament, concerns persist, especially when adjacent regions like the TPLF have not undergone full disarmament. In this precarious scenario, the presence of terrorist organizations such as ONEG and OLA only exacerbates the region's anxieties. It is disconcerting that the federal government, led by Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, has disproportionately focused on disarming Fano and Amhara forces, who played pivotal roles as allies during the war with the TPLF. This move, viewed with suspicion, haste, and a lack of legal justification, has contributed to the rift between Amhara forces and Abiy and Jula forces. Allegations and criticisms regarding Fano's strategies should be considered within this context. If they employ media or other tactics, it is in service of their vision of unity and security. Therefore, accusations should be supported by concrete evidence, particularly given Fano's foundational goal of forging a united nation. Labeling the aspirations for a unified Ethiopia as political degeneration overlooks the broader narrative. Fano's mission is not one of division, but of unity. Their objective is to steer the country away from ethnic challenges toward a strong, united Ethiopia. It is imperative to recognize that Fano's primary commitment remains steadfastly focused on national unity. Past dialogues and engagements that have not yielded success should be examined within the broader political intricacies rather than attributing all responsibility to Fano. In conclusion, Fano's unwavering advocacy for a united Ethiopia, even in the midst of political tensions, underscores the critical importance of mutual understanding and dialogue. Their resistance to ethnic federalism is rooted in their unwavering belief in national unity. As Ethiopia grapples with its future, acknowledging and valuing voices like Fano, which prioritize national unity, is indispensable for the country's progress.